Hello and welcome back to the DL Warren YouTube channel. This is just a quick update on me, on Time to Shine and on various other escapades. We are living in extraordinary times. The world has come to a standstill for the first time since the end of the Second World War. Countries are battling for things like supplies, medicine and basic foods. This is something that should not be happening in first world countries or in any nation on this planet. However, the coronavirus has taken an large turn. We're coming to the end of our battle here in the United Kingdom. However, over 20,000 people have been taken by this condition. However, everybody has done their little bit to protect those around them by staying home and by delivering supplies in their own time, in their own means, to those who cannot leave their homes. And that is extraordinary. It's that spirit of the Blitz attitude from my grandparents' generation has followed through to the current generation of people who stand before their doorsteps on a Thursday to applaud key workers like myself who are keeping the country going. Right, that's my sort of royal bit over, and now we can get on to me. Well, we had a signing for Time to Shine just before the United Kingdom went into lockdown at the last model railway exhibition to take place throughout the whole country, really. And I shifted more copies of the book than ever before at any public event I've done, which is absolutely extraordinary. I was really happy, and so were the people who were coming up to me and going, "Oh, I can't get my son to read, but he's really into railways, so I'll buy a copy and I'll hopefully get him into it," and things like that. And I spoke to, there was a really charming deaf guy who I spoke to who mentioned that there was obviously a boarding school mentioned in the book and that he was deaf. And he was sent away to a boarding school for deaf people when he was a child. So my natural instinct was to start sign to this person. And he said, "No, I can't sign." Because it was, at one point, it was considered a bad thing to be able to do sign language, which I was amazed at. And as a signer myself, I found that quite strange. But obviously people were seen to be unintelligent if they signed. But a friend of mine did bring up a point, which is that it was very difficult to draw the crowds into where I was at the exhibition. So a model railway is going to be constructed based on the book. Now that was due to begin, and then the UK went into lockdown. So that's going to begin at the earliest opportunity, and it's going to be a 3-month project. I have a great team of people who are helping me out with it. And hopefully that will be on the exhibition circuit very quickly, and I'm going to try and speak to a couple of friends of mine at various magazines and get it into the railway magazines, and then hopefully that gets it out to a wider audience, although that's my plan anyway. There are a couple of other plans I have that are going to be kept under lock and key rather, and that's going to lead us to my next point, which is that I have completed my second manuscript. I haven't decided in what format yet. I'm not going to say anything about the story yet, but I have completed my second children's book, and I'm hoping that's going to be published next year, so I'll have 2 texts. I'm going to have to use my right hand, unfortunately, because I have a slight injury to my left, non-coronavirus related. But what we have to look for really is, because the future is so uncertain, we don't really know what we can do to benefit ourselves. And in my writing, I'm sitting here in my study now, or what we can do to enable any future plans. I don't want to make any, just in case they all end up going pear-shaped. Now, I do have plans in place. I have my foot in a number of pools, as it were, to try and get the manuscript out there a little bit more. We are going to attempt a couple of other little projects which are going to keep it going. and I have a few little plans for further texts and publications. I also have a couple of videos planned for after the lockdown involving Gordon, my car, my Peugeot 207 diesel. I am going to do a video on advanced driving. I'm in the Institute of Advanced Motorists, and I'm quite high up as well, so I'm going to do a video on that. I'm also going to do a couple of little car related videos, so that's going to come in very, very handily for some people. And I'm hoping to also film a couple of more vloggy type videos where I'm out and about and in various situations. I did begin filming one not long after I filmed the last one where I went into York, but I kept forgetting to film, and when I looked back over the footage there wasn't really enough for a video, so that got scrapped. But anyway, I think I've waffled on for long enough, and we are gonna end this video here. But that's the plans for the future. I have made a few plans for when the lockdown is over. But wherever you are in the UK, I hope you're staying safe. Look after one another. Check on those around you. Check on the vulnerable. Check on the elderly. Check on the needy. But stay safe. God bless. And I'll see you in the next upload. Bye bye.